Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well. On this Monday Night Live, we're all back with the Red and White show. Well, some reports just came out just before I came live about John Joe Shelby. I will be diving into that. Don't you worry about that. Well, see all these wild reports and just proper came out the blue. Obviously, we are here to talk about Forest. I mean, battling performance on Saturday against Brighton. It was nice to see, just to see Forest battling and that. Um, it just weird, like how it all escalating like it has. And I mean, I've just been reading a tweet just while I was thinking about what I was going to say, but yeah, a lot of it's happening tonight. Obviously, with um, Forest battling and to that, yeah, even though we lost on Saturday against Liverpool, we have put in a very battling performance against Liverpool and that, and which was great. Just mistakes cost us, and the role John Joe Shelby thing tonight, it just weird how this one escalated like that. Obviously, John Pacey from the Telegraph does get a lot of things right. Very rare don't get anything wrong, to be fair. I rephrase that. But he has came out and said about John Joe Shelby, which doesn't surprise me, to be fair. I might be able to get it to tweet up on here, actually, so we can dive into it that bit more. But yeah, John Pearson said about Steve Curry put orders John Joe Shelby to sit at home after midfielder furious reaction to being left out of the team which faced Liverpool on Saturday. Shelby frustrated after being named on bench against former club. I mean, take it as you mean with it, to be honest, yeah. It just shame that Chelsea, yeah, I get he's frustrated and that. I get that he would have wanted to play against his former club and that. Don't get me wrong, to be fair. I imagine everyone would want to play against their former clubs. Didn't know Shannon that. After the tweet, after I up now, to be fair, talking about it, I'll take that down. But obviously, I'm going to dive straight into that. If it lets me. But yeah, that is the tweet discussion about Sophie tonight. So it doesn't surprise me one bit that it is all happening, and it's just a shame that he is acting like he has. So, but yeah, won't let me talk about it. So I won't dive in that much about it. But yeah, it's been said that he had a calf injury. That's why people weren't going to risk him too much, and um, that why he weren't going to start anyway against Liverpool, which is one of them ones. I can imagine he would have played him knowing that um, with his experience and that eagerness to play against his former club. Didn't they share that? It's one of them ones. I think a lot is happening, and I think obviously going through the comments on what John Pace put, a lot of hate towards him, and it's just a shame that um, it's just a shame that this has got out. I mean, you have leaked this to the press. It's just really, really daft, to be fair. I know it's not something I want to talk about, but or State Forest, especially after all the good favs from Saturday. I mean, that I thought that, but obviously this coming out tonight about John Joe Shelby and being this and that, it's not good for the club. I'll say that personally. So it's just a shame. I know it sort of got off my top topic from wanting to talk about Forest and that, which will be. We have got a big week, as it says in the title as well, big week ahead for the Reds, which it is a big week because obviously we've got Brighton at home on Saturday, Brentford away on Brighton at home on Wednesday, Brentford away on Saturday. It doesn't. I mean, it'd be a big week, and not the sort of start that you need from the club. Seeing this in the thingy with news, because obviously a lot of people going to be like questioning what is actually happening. So really, really disappointed with this, getting that. But I mean, big week, obviously. It's just a shame, to be fair. Brighton at home will be a very, very big game, to say the least. It'd be a massive game, to say the least. I think it will be a tough game against both teams, to be fair. And I think that with first playing Brighton, I mean, they are a tough team anyway. Yeah, fair enough that confidence will be down after Saturday's game, Sunday's game for them, because obviously for them to take the defeat like they have done, it won't be good for them. Not going to deny that. And I think Brentford away on Saturday will be a tough game, as always, because obviously Brentford are an extremely good side. So I think it will be interesting to say the least what could happen. So I think it'd be interesting to say at least how many points we could get from the next two games. Right, so I think it'd be interesting to see how we will set up, or how this report got out from the club tonight. So very, very disappointed to say at least how it got out, but I think it'd be interesting to say at least what will happen. So I'll be back shortly. And I'm back. I just put a tweet out just to show my frustration towards every league that not what we need at the club, to say the least. But it'd be interesting how this could go about. So, but good. That's been good news anyway. Cooper has confirmed Karate and Ori are close to full training, which we need. Um, I think that is positive from the club. Um, I think tell us what you think in the chat. So thank you for watching and goodbye.